Nimona, the movie plot you should know. Long ago, a kingdom lived peacefully. They were afraid of nothing, but in the darkness, incredible evil lurked. Monsters attack without warning, destroying everything in their path, but in those dark times, a hero appears. Her name is Glorith. Glorith's famous line when she defeats monsters is, "Return to where you came from in the dark." The monsters were defeated, and Glorith swore that her people would never be vulnerable again. After that incident, Glorith trained an elite squad of knights and decided that their descendants would protect the kingdom for generations, because monsters were always out there. 1,000 years later, taking place at the Glorodome, it will be the night everyone has been waiting for, the most controversial knightly inauguration in 1,000 years. The people are excited to witness the inauguration ceremony, because that night traditions will be put aside, and the kingdom will be changed forever because of one person, a knight named Ballister, a street urchin who has dreams of becoming a knight, an impossible dream, but the queen makes a surprising decision, where the queen accepts a street child who is not of noble descent to become a hero. Ballister took advantage of the opportunities given to him by the queen, so he became the best graduate in his class. Even though the Ballister became a classmate for Ambrosius Goldenloin, who was a direct descendant of Glorith. He is the knight this generation looks forward to the most. The question is, are Ballisters of commoner lineage worthy of becoming knights? The question made the Ballister ponder. What if people actually hate Ballisters? But Ambrosius comforts the Ballister, that he deserves to be a knight and no one will hate the kingdom's heroes. The appointments will start in a moment. All the knights get ready. The male servant begins to distribute swords to each of the knights who will be sworn in soon. Even though he was ridiculed by Thaddeus Sirblade, the Ballister will still advance following the inauguration. Now the maid gives the sword to the Ballister. But the maid wanted to show something from his cell phone to the Ballister, but was interrupted by the voice of Thaddeus. The maid again wanted to show something for the Ballister, but again the maid was surprised and chose to leave as soon as possible because of the rector's presence. They were all knights immediately lined up when the rector arrived. Rector says that protecting the kingdom from evil is a big calling. Never be weak and always be Glorith's will. Watched by thousands of eyes, the Ballister and other knights were now in front of the queen. Starting with Ambrosius Goldenloin, who became the first knight appointed by the queen and was declared a royal hero. Then it's time for the Ballister to be inaugurated. The Ballister comes forward. The queen is happy to see Ballister. The queen has been waiting for this moment. The queen takes the Ballister sword and declares that Ballister Boldheart is a hero of the kingdom. Everyone was happy to witness the inauguration. Anyone from ordinary people could now become a hero of the kingdom. They were happy for the Ballister. Ambrose was also very happy. The sword is handed back by the queen to the Ballister. But something strange happened to the sword hilt. The sword hilt gave off a green light and shot right at the queen's chest. Ballister was surprised. Ambrose was also surprised, but immediately cut off Ballister's hand and the sword was finally broken. No one expected that the day of the royal hero's inauguration turned into the day of the queen's assassination. Ballister flees. Since that incident, Ballister has been hunted for killing the queen.